Rickon here for Hollywood First Look. Today, I'm with Margaret Cho, and we are talking her movie, Fire Island. Let's take a first look.
I can't believe you talked me into this again. I come here, I just feel terminally alone. Oh, are you all right? It's fine. It happens all the time.
Do you want some whiskey? It would help with your knees. You trust me, I'm a doctor.
I wanted to tell you, as I say in Korea, 축하합니다, and being in this, but for me also, I was also thinking like, this is a no-brainer. I mean, you have been an advocate for LGBTQ, and then, also like Asians as well. Bowen is in this, Joel Kim Booster is in this, you're in this. So I'm wondering your process for, like, I know a lot of the times, when it comes to talent, you've got to read the script, look at the character.
I didn't even read the script. Like when I heard the film was being made and starring Joel and Bowen and directed by Andrew and set on Fire Island, I didn't even read the script. Like I reached out and I was like, I have to be in this. I don't know if you know this, but I'm in this movie. Did you know that I'm in it? And they couldn't find a cameo for me, but they had this role that had been written for a man, and they just changed it, which was actually very easy to do. There was not a lot to change, and it worked out very well. And we just had a great time making the film. I love them, and we laughed so much.
So I didn't realize this until like later on that, it's based a little bit, like Joel kind of used Pride and Prejudice as an outline. So are you up on your Jane Austen? Because I realized that, I've never read a Jane Austen book, nor am I up on it. So he actually educated me in this story.
I think what really is true is that like these themes are very universal, that class and bias can be sort of broken through with love. And I think that's really what Pride and Prejudice is, and that's really what Fire Island is. So I think that's really just shows the universality of storytelling, that you can connect to these human feelings, whether you're on Fire Island in 2022 or in the English countryside in the 1800s.
How did you like seeing Bowen and Joel kind of do a more dramatic, in these roles?
I loved it because I think with comedians, when you do stand-up comedy, when you do sketch comedy, you really can do everything. There's a kind of real adaptability that comedic people have. Like those artists are really, they're familiar with all of the different colors in the palette. You have to be, as a comedian, to understand so many things. So I feel like that really was a really joyful part of the film, to show the sort of dramatic side, which is really exciting.
So how was it being on Fire Island? Like your character's house, the bigger mansion. And like, I was almost thinking like, if you went into wardrobe, I think the wardrobe person might've just had like 2 suitcases, because there's only like bikini briefs, there's, thongs, tank tops. And I was thinking that's gotta be it.
Yeah, it was all very kind of like bikini tops, and it was all sort of swimwear, underwear, but everybody looks so great in it. And I think Fire Island is such a magical place to work. It's very rare to get to actually film something there. I don't think I ever have, and I've been going to Fire Island since 2008, so it's really incredible. So I really love it.
The movie is Fire Island. You can find it streaming on Hulu now.